Hey there, friends. Let's talk about mornings. How many of you wake up feeling like your knees, hips, or hands are just not cooperating? Like they're creakier than that old rocking chair on the porch? I've been there too. For years, I thought stiff joints were just part of getting older, something I had to live with. But then I discovered something that changed everything: the power of food. Yes, food. What if I told you that the right ingredients could help ease that ache, loosen those joints, and get you moving like you've still got springs in your step? Well, that's exactly what we're diving into today. We're talking about 7 superfoods that fight arthritis pain naturally, and trust me, your grocery list is about to get a whole lot more interesting. Now, I know what you're thinking: can a sprinkle of this or a sip of that really make a difference? Let me put it this way: your body is like a garden. Feed it the right nutrients, and it'll bloom. Neglect it, and well, weeds take over. Arthritis pain? Those weeds are inflammation. But the superfoods we're covering today? They're your secret gardening tools. They'll help you pull those weeds out by the roots. And the best part? These aren't weird, expensive, or hard-to-find ingredients. They're probably sitting in your pantry right now. Let's start with my personal favorite, turmeric. This sunny yellow spice isn't just for curries. It's packed with a natural compound called curcumin, which studies show can dial down inflammation like a thermostat. One of my viewers, Barbara, told me she started adding a teaspoon to her morning oatmeal, yes, oatmeal, and within weeks, she could button her grandson's tiny shirts without her fingers throbbing. Now, here's the trick: pair it with a pinch of black pepper. Sounds odd, right? But that pepper helps your body absorb the good stuff. Try it in a cozy golden milk latte before bed, or stir it into soups. Just don't wear white while cooking: turmeric's a stainer. Next up, ginger. This knobby little root isn't just for settling upset stomachs. It's got these fiery compounds called gingerols that act like firefighters for your joints. My neighbor, Jim, swears by his daily ginger tea. He used to avoid stairs like they were lava, but now? He's back to tinkering in his basement workshop. And if tea's not your thing, grate fresh ginger into stir-fries, blend it into smoothies, or even bake it into cookies. Pro tip: keep a peeled knob in your freezer. It grates like snow when you need it. Now, let's talk about a tiny but mighty seed, chia. These little specks are like nature's glitter, and they're bursting with omega-3s. You know, those healthy fats that keep your joints lubricated? Think of them as WD-40 for your knees. My go-to? Chia pudding. Mix a tablespoon with almond milk, let it sit overnight, and boom, you've got a breakfast that's part dessert, part pain reliever. Or sprinkle them on yogurt, blend them into muffins, heck, even stir them into your juice. They're tasteless chameleons, really. Now, I won't promise miracles overnight. But what if swapping your afternoon snack for a ginger-spiced smoothie or adding a dash of turmeric to your soup could mean one less ache, one easier step, one more morning walk without wincing? That's the power of small changes. And guess what? We've only just begun. These 3 superstars are your starting line, not the finish. So why not pick one this week? Start small. See how you feel. And remember, every bite's a chance to nourish those joints back to life. Because you deserve to move freely, to garden, to dance, to play with grandkids, without pain calling the shots. And the best part? This is just the beginning. You know, there's something magical about a farmer's market, isn't there? All these colors, smells, textures, it's like Mother Nature's own pharmacy. And speaking of nature's remedies, let's keep rolling with those arthritis-fighting superfoods. We've already met turmeric, ginger, and chia seeds, 3 kitchen heroes that can help quiet those cranky joints. But guess what? We're just getting warmed up. Today, we're diving into 2 more delicious ingredients that'll have you feeling like you've got a little more spring in your step. Ready? Let's grab a basket and explore. First up, spinach. Now, I know what you're thinking: Popeye's favorite. Really? But hear me out. This leafy green isn't just for muscles, it's a joint superhero too. Spinach is loaded with antioxidants like vitamin C and beta-carotene, which act like tiny firefighters, calming inflammation in your body. But here's the kicker, it's also packed with magnesium. My friend Linda, who's had rheumatoid arthritis for years, started adding a handful of spinach to her morning eggs. Within a month, she told me her morning stiffness felt less like cement and more like soft butter. And the best part? You don't have to eat it raw if that's not your thing. Sauté it with garlic, blend it into a smoothie, or even bake it into a savory pie. Just don't overcook it, keep those nutrients alive. Now, let's head over to the seafood section, because our next superstar is salmon. If your joints could talk, they'd beg you to eat more of this. Why? Salmon swimming with omega-3 fatty acids, which are like a spa day for your joints. They soothe inflammation, lubricate your cartilage, and even help repair tissue. My buddy Frank, a retired carpenter, used to joke that his knees sounded like a toolbox falling down the stairs. But after eating salmon twice a week, he's back to hiking with his grand dog. And don't worry if fresh salmon's not in the budget, canned wild salmon works just as well. Make salmon patties, toss it into salads, or flake it over whole grain toast. Bonus points if you pair it with a squeeze of lemon, it helps your body soak up all that goodness. Now, let me share a little secret, these two foods are even better together. Imagine a spinach salad topped with grilled salmon, a drizzle of olive oil, and a sprinkle of chia seeds. It's like an anti-arthritis dream team on a plate. But here's the thing, you don't have to overhaul your entire diet overnight. Start small. Maybe swap that deli meat sandwich for a salmon salad wrap this week. Or add a handful of spinach to your pasta sauce. Every bite counts. And remember, this isn't about perfection, it's about progress. Think of your body like a garden again. You've planted turmeric, ginger, chia, spinach, and salmon, now you're watering those seeds, giving them time to grow. Maybe you'll notice you can open jars easier, or that morning walk feels a little lighter. Maybe you'll just smile more. And that's what this is all about, isn't it? Not just living, but thriving on your terms. Because every meal is a chance to choose joy, to choose movement, to choose you. And trust me, friends, we're not done yet. All right, friends, we've made it to the final stretch, and I've saved the best for last. By now, your kitchen's probably feeling like a mini arthritis-fighting arsenal, right? Turmeric in the spice rack, salmon in the fridge, chia seeds sneaking into every snack. But what if I told you the last two superstars on our list taste like a treat and hide in plain sight? Let's dive in, because who says healthy can't be delicious? First up, tart cherries. These little rubies aren't just for pies. They're packed with anthocyanins, fancy word for compounds that kick inflammation to the curb. My cousin Martha swears by a glass of tart cherry juice before bed. She used to toss and turn from hip pain, but now? She says she sleeps like she's back in her 40s. And if juice is too tangy for you, try dried cherries and oatmeal or blend frozen ones into a smoothie. They're sweet, tart, and secretly heroic. Just watch out for added sugars, opt for unsweetened versions to keep it clean. Now, let's talk about this pantry MVP, extra virgin olive oil. You probably already have it, but did you know it's a hidden gem for joints? That extra virgin label means it's bursting with oleocanthal, a natural compound that works like ibuprofen, minus the side effects. My neighbor Rosa replaces butter with olive oil in everything, roasted veggies, mashed potatoes, even her famous lemon cake. She says her hands haven't felt this nimble since she taught her grandkids to knit. And here's a pro tip, use it raw for maximum benefits. Drizzle it over salads, dip bread in it, or add a splash to soups. Your joints will thank you with every drizzle. Let's take a breath and look at this beautiful spread. Turmeric, ginger, chia, spinach, salmon, tart cherries, olive oil, each one a tiny warrior in your fight for freedom from pain. But here's the truth, you don't need to cram all 7 into every meal. This isn't a race. It's a gentle, joyful journey. Maybe tomorrow you'll stir turmeric into your soup, or next week you'll bake salmon with a ginger glaze. Small steps, my friends. Small steps lead to big changes. Imagine slipping into your shoes without wincing. Walking to the mailbox and actually enjoying the breeze. Or finally picking up that hobby you thought arthritis stole from you. That's the power of these foods. They're not just fuel, they're freedom. And the best part? You're in the driver's seat. Every meal is a choice to care for yourself, to say, I'm worth it. So here's my challenge to you. Pick one new superfood this week. Just one. Experiment, play, and listen to your body. Then come back here and tell me how it went. I read every comment, and your stories inspire me more than you know. And if this video helped you, pass it on to a friend who needs it. Together, we're building a community that refuses to let pain define our golden years. Remember, aging isn't about losing spark, it's about igniting a new kind of fire. One that's fueled by good food, good choices, and the courage to keep moving forward. Thanks for letting me be part of your journey. Now go out there and savor every bite of life.